So Nintendo does Treehouse stuff like all day though, and I don't think that they're actually going to announce anything else. They're just going to show off the stuff from that they flashed during their digital event. I can watch that stuff later.
We can start whenever.
Are we good to go? Or?
It looks like it.
Saigan criticized me for Saigan criticized me for criticizing an over-exaggerated art style of FF7. And I said, you have no room to talk. You criticize the Kingdom Hearts big-ass feet art style.
I do, yes.
So you have the same problem I do
too.
in a different game.
Criticism.
In a different game, you had the same problem. You criticize the style. And I can't get over the fact that Cloud's sword is a physical impossibility. Even
okay, I suppose that is a fair argument, I guess.
But you know, the good thing is, you can change Cloud's sword to something that's not a physical improbability.
Like the Rune Blade or something.
Any other weapon, really.
Point is the Buster Sword, like, you couldn't hold that weapon. It's not physically possible.
No, there's a couple of
I've seen people that have
who are like fucking
huge.
They've
made models out of styrofoam.
No. There are people who have made functional metal versions of the Buster Sword, and it takes them both hands, and they can barely move with it, but they can swing it. It's just mostly gravity doing the work.
They can swing it really, really slow, but if you want any kind of momentum, you're going to end up moving with the sword and flying through the air.
You will break your wrists if you try to fight with that weapon, because the hilt is not balanced for the blade.
Truth, it's not just that Final Fantasy overshadowed DQ, it's that Square Enix didn't even talk about Dragon Quest. They flashed a 6-second preview of a cinematic for Dragon Quest Heroes in with the middle of a montage of other interesting titles that they didn't talk about. And then they spent half of their press conference talking about JRPGs and then the other half talking about Square Enix America stuff. Which I kind of liked the Square Enix of America guys. Are you guys coming
Nintendo's
into...
Muppet Show at the beginning?
Saigan, where the hell are you?
Where did you go? I don't even see your dot.
I went to the next area.
What next area?
Wait, way up there?
Yeah. Hang on, I'm popping back into the map. Okay.
Yeah.
I was heading up to the Sundered Battlefield.
Okay, because there was still like a locked tower over there that we haven't been to.
Yeah, there's still an area on this map that we didn't even open yet, and you are running your ass around. Oh, there you are. Way the hell up.
The only quests that I have are for the Sundered Battlefield.
Yeah, well, you don't get side quests from going further into the game without exploring.
Side quests?
What are those? the last side quest we did was a main story quest. What? Wait. Electric damage has a chance to randomly shock enemies for 3 to 5 seconds. When you hit a shocked target, the impact releases 3 small charged bolts that can strike multiple targets up to 10 meters away.
I liked Charged Bolt in Diablo 2. Little electric spiders running on the ground destroying everything. It was great.
Basically, they were suicide bombers.
Well, it's good that there's plenty of information about Fire Emblem Fates. Truth, I'm just saying that their digital event this morning, all they did was show... cinematics and combat. They didn't actually show any of the movement. Well, they showed combat.
Cinematics because
they
cinematics can be anything. You can program a CGI scene on anything.
Mm-hmm.
So cinematics bore the shit out of me. I want to see gameplay. I want to see the footage. I want to see what your engine looks like. I don't give a fuck about your little animation. People don't realize that. Like, game developers think that all we want to be blown away with is just have our balls blown off.
You would have loved the Star Ocean guy. Because the Star Ocean guy said, I'm not going to show just cinematics today because everybody thinks that that's what Japanese RPGs are, and I wanted to show you gameplay.
And they're correct. They're correct. Final Fantasy VII, another criticism for it, which I'm on your side, Saigan. I love the game for reasons that I can explain, but it takes too long. I also love the criticism of the game because I think the criticism is legit. And the criticism I have for the game is unskippable summons cutscenes.
There's a quest turn in like right here, guys.
You know, the thing is, summons kind of lose their luster once you realize you could just do more damage in less time with just regular attacks.
Less DPR. This reminds me of Jabba the Hutt's door, by the way.
Yeah, with the eyeball.
Yes.
Talking at you.
Han Solo actually went back to that old place later in one of the books, and the thing was rusted and barely functioning. And it had a stuttering voice, and he goes, "Oh, give me a break," and he shoots the thing. So so it basically got destroyed. It pissed Han off.
What was that?
I can't remember what book that was. I read so many of the damn Expanded Universe books. You cannot ask me like what specific book I found something in.
I didn't
just
really
remember certain
read
things that were funny in
any
certain
of them.
books. What?
I never really got into the Star Wars Expanded
did.
Universe.
I got really into it until the Star Wars books got. Okay, I'm gonna fish one time because it like rigged me into it. Until the Star Wars books
there's
had
three
that.
fishing attempts, so you might as well just get all of them.
Okay, fine. You talked me into it. I've actually been ignoring the fishing lately, but this is a very small hole.
I
So
got a jeweled collar.
there's a
That's
key
what
over
she
there.
said.
I got it.
I got
I
a
was
tag.
ignored.
You can fish for tags, and I just got one. Yay. Okay, that's 3. Big jackal bass. I was hoping to be huge, so I'd permanently change.
I keep
one.
getting jeweled collars. That's 2
Great.
of them.
Hero, if they talked more about the NX than they did it on the Treehouse and not actually as part of their digital event this morning.
So 3
Aside
jeweled
from saying we have something called the NX coming out.
minus 69 to all armor per hit, plus 39 fire damage, 140 for ice armor, 20
Good to destroy
electric.
armor because the faster you break it, the more you kill it.
Yeah.
So armor damage is good. You don't want to scoff at that if you can wiggle it into your setup.
Personally, I feel this E3 has been better than the last couple of years overall. But there were no like huge bombs.
Nothing blew your balls off.
Dropped. No,
Nothing was revealed that we didn't already know about or care
Yeah,
about.
yeah, that's well, you know, they've finally getting confirmation on the FF7 remake is nice.
Yeah,
Because that's been rumored forever.
That was rumored ever since PS3 came out.
Yeah, so it's
When PS3 was like announced, there was a teaser.
it was nice to
demonstrate
get that.
I demonstrated the power of the PS3's hardware. The teaser was Cloud jumping off the train, and everyone was like,
Yeah,
just
but that was
having nut
that was a
gasps. Oh my
that was
God,
a
they're gonna remake it.
technical thing that they were
It was a tech
doing,
demo. They didn't realize that that's all it was. It was just a tech demo. It was
which
not a game.
has
They
to
had
be
no
like
idea.
the dickest move that Square
It was.
Enix has ever done.
And they knew it was a dick move. And they didn't. That should have been an April Fool's joke. I mean, because basically that's all it was.
Not to add to your already overflowing plate, do you have plans sometime in the future to go back to that one animated fighter that you made 2 episodes of? Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax. Yes, I do. I just I guess I've been kind of waiting for the American release to happen because we are actually getting a localized release of that.
I'm for you, Saigan, when you talk
We're getting a
about
localized release of that, but no Dragon
Square's
Quest.
mobile ports are way too expensive for mobile ports.
Dude, it's because Sega's been really good about ports. And yeah, fighting games are super easy to port.
Yeah.
Like, there's not really much cause for us to not
yeah.
get a localization of a fighting game if there's like, you know,
Well, the
2
translating
people.
crew, sometimes they might not
If
have
there's
one.
2 people interested in the fighting game, then it's probably fine to localize it.
Yeah, fighting games are a very interesting genre that a lot of interest doesn't have to be gleaned for them to think it's profitable for some reason. As soon as you mentioned Street Fighter V, that Charlie was in it, I lost my shit. I'm like, okay, Charlie was a throwaway line in Street Fighter 2 to get Guile into the story, and that was it.
No, he's not a throwaway. He's very important to Guile's backstory.
Yeah, I know,
But-
but the point
and-
is he's not a character.
Yeah, but
He's
he is a character, though. He's been very
like Alpha
important to
3?
Guile. Guile's been
Was he in
looking
Alpha
for
3?
him all this time. Was he
Wait,
in
he
Alpha
has to
3?
be in one game for it to be a character? Okay.
Yeah, like he was mentioned in 2 because that was Guile's backstory. Bison killed Charlie when both of them were
Dude,
walking
he was
through
in
the desert.
he was in the Alpha
civilization.
games, dude.
What?
He was in the Alpha games. He's been
Which
playable.
one? He wasn't
before.
in. He wasn't in Warrior Dreams, which is Alpha 1.
Then he was at least in Alpha 2 because I've
I don't
got
think he
Alpha
was in
2
Alpha
for the
2.
Saturn.
I don't remember Guile or Charlie in Alpha 2 either.
I can guarantee you Charlie's in Alpha 2. I've got it on the Saturn. I've played the
I mean,
most
I
of that
own
one.
Alpha 2, but I don't remember him being there. It's been a while.
Is there?
Okay, we've been
something
there,
down
dude.
there. Oh wait, no. There's an entrance to a dungeon right
Yeah,
here.
I noticed that, so I ran into it.
I keep running into the portal thinking that's the
Yeah,
entrance to
I kept doing
thing.
the same thing. I'm like, where am I going?
Yeah.
But yes, Charlie Nash has been in at least 2 Street Fighter games as playable, and they're bringing him back in Street Fighter V as this
As a zombie?
He looks like all zombified, like he's had like skin grafts and he's got a glowing eye, and
So they're
he's,
pulling a Kano / Liu Kang.
no. He's
Piper.
been experimented on by Shadowlaw all this time.
But he was dead. He can't be
Yes, he
experimented
was
on.
dead. It's a video game. They bring people back to life all the time.
So basically, they're doing a Mortal Kombat thing. They're combining Kano and the zombie of Liu Kang. Yeah.
They're also wrapping up a very important story arc that people have been asking about since the ending of Alpha 2 or Alpha 3, when Charlie was killed by Bison.
Well, Dan was killed by Saigan
Disappeared.
in Alpha 2. So.
But
you
the
know.
thing is, each of the endings, just because there was an ending there, it doesn't mean that it is canon. It is one of the possible endings.
I think
Typically,
he was
fighting
killed
games
because he's
only have
pointless.
a
Dan has
single.
no point in the game. He's just there. He's there as a wannabe Ryu Ken.
He's Blanca's best friend, dude.
Blanca is a throwaway character too.
What? No, he's not. Okay, now you're talking nonsense.
No, Blanca is like, he grew up in the jungle and his mother gave him some band collar on his
Okay,
ankle.
dude, there wasn't much of a story back in Street Fighter 2, but it's been building since
I mean, Edmund
then.
Honda had more of a story, and he just wanted to cook and eat.
You're trying to base what you know of Street Fighter lore off of what you've played of Street Fighter. Which Street Fighter games have you played, and which
Warrior
of...
Dreams, Alpha 2, Street Fighter 2. I own 3 and poked at it, but never beat the game.
Okay. Alright, so
And then
maybe
then I
a
played Street Fighter
tenth of
4
the
in
Street...
arcades and the 3D Street Fighter EX.
Alright, so maybe
but I
a
never
tenth of the
played-
games, and have you read any of the comic books? Any of the expanded lore stuff?
No, but I've seen the movies. Not the movies based on the series, but the actual anime movies. They were actually okay. They weren't great, but they were fine.
Some of them are good. Some of them are okay. The Alpha one was kind of weird.
I don't remember seeing the Alpha one, but I remember seeing the one where, like, by the very end, Bison's driving a rig, trying to run.
Oh,
down,
that's
like,
just
an-
Street Fighter 2, the animated movie. That one, I don't know if they consider that one canon
Wow.
anymore or not.
Died.
What happened? Oh,
That's what
oh, that's what happened.
That's what happened. Yeah, you figured it out.
I'm still okay.
You're still okay. I'm gonna teleport to you.
Yeah,
then.
by the time I saw that Zen was dead, I had already died.
Yeah, I was gonna pop a potion, but I was, wasn't. My mind wasn't there. He's a boss. No wonder.
Yes. Okay.
I should have been popping
Woo!
potions. That would have been fine. Let me use my points really quick. I totally need vitality. Yeah, I totally need some vitality.
Yeah, a lot of the characters that you know from like Alpha have become mainstays in the series alongside
Like Rose, I know that she's kind of important.
Rose is a super important character because she's actually she's Bison. She's Bison reincarnated.
Wait, no, she was in Alpha.
Yes.
I mean, no, she was in the first Street Fighter. She wasn't.
No,
Bison
she
at
was
all.
no. Rose wasn't in the first Street Fighter. Rose
pretty sure
showed up
she
in
was.
Alpha. You're wrong.
You're
you're wrong.
You only play as Ryu and Ken, but there were like 5 characters you beat up in Street Fighter 1. And
Yeah, and one was
was a chick, and it looked like Rose.
No, it wasn't Rose.
Looked like
Rose is not. Rose did not appear in Street Fighter until Alpha. She is like Bison removed like all that was good from himself. She's like the other half of Bison's soul. She's his good half.
It doesn't make any sense. He partitioned his existence.
Dude, it's
Yeah, that
it's,
happens all the time in video
Is he
games.
like?
What are you talking
Okay,
about?
so he's on the evil side.
And oh wait, you didn't watch Dragon Ball either. It's actually kind of a common theme in a lot of video games and anime
I would have believed you if you talked about the guy who ate a tomahawk. What's his
because
name?
Kame in Dragon Ball split himself into 2 parts, one good and one evil, so that he could ascend to the rank of Kame and be a guardian
Didn't they
for
They
Earth.
did that for plot convenience, so they'd have an antagonist for like season umpty squad.
No, this was old school Dragon Ball. This is before Z even started.
I guess you would know because that's your thing.
It is one of my things.
I'm not criticizing you for it. I'm making fun of you, but I'm not criticizing.
Oh, that's
Saigan,
fine.
why am I 2 levels ahead of you?
Because you were 2 levels ahead when we left last time.
Yeah, but why
Um,
is this at all?
I
a
don't
thing
know.
anyway?
Because
I'm
like,
not
you might level up
leeching.
faster. I don't know.
The number of times I've died should say for.
You do lose.
You know
do
what?
lose
It's
to lose
probably
experience
that.
when
I've
you
probably
die.
just died
Saigan
more
has
than you
pro-
guys.
He probably has chosen to lose EXP. So who knows?
Get off of me.
Weapon rack. I'm gonna go over
Oh,
here.
wait, don't go that way, Zen. There's still more stuff over here.
Okay, well there might be a secret. Yeah. Ouch! Hold on a second. I just got my ass. Okay, there we go. Got my ass jumped. Right, my inventory's full again. Hooray!
Stop picking everything up.
You're asking the world to stop spinning. It's not gonna happen.
It's
okay.
Kame. Kame. K-A-M-E. Not Kami.
No, it's Kami. What are you talking about?
It's Kame.
Okay. I wanna just grab that. It's my pet. Send my pet.
Perry just shouted down the stairwell. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Where did you guys go?
Over here to the enchanter. Enchants items with ice.
Oh. Might be useful, but I don't
So, Saigan, if you do ice damage at all, that would be something to enchant your wands with.
I'm primarily
I do ice.
electric.
I do ice because that's like one of my attack things, so that might be useful.
Oh my gosh,
there
can
he
I
is.
equip that armor from last time? I can. Yeah.
Very fast attack. Increased magical find luck.
Yes, the subtitles translate it directly as God, which is...
Oh, that works. That was expensive, but it
Oh my
works.
god, truth, I think you might be right. I was mistaken. You are correct. It is Kami.
Which is why they keep saying Kami. Oh, a secret
Secret
room.
room. Look what
There's-
I found, guys. This is what you get when you pick up shit.
More shit to pick up?
Yes.
Better shit. Secret rooms have a
Ooh, lucky
higher
die.
draw pool, have a higher table, a loot table than regular areas. Even if you don't get anything, your chances are higher to get good stuff. In secret
But
rooms.
if you don't get anything and your chances were good, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, no, it just means you got bad RNG, but at least you had a better chance. Let's put it out.
I guess we go down.
Yeah.
I hate accidentally going the right way when you want to explore.
Exactly, because then you know you missed something.
Oh my god, are you guys gonna make me look this up? Because now I don't even know. I don't even
Well.
know anymore.
No, keep playing.
It's Kami.
Someone's gonna look it up for you. Your chat's good about that.
Would we ever lie to you, Saigan?
Well, you know, don't answer that.
Okay, the correct romanization of it would be K-A-M-I. It is pronounced Kami, as in Kami-sama, as in God. Or
Can't-
deity or divine being. It is pronounced Kami.
Sounds Greek.
Kami.
Sounds Japanese.
Oh, I got a skull or something.
I wonder why it sounds Japanese.
Yes,
Five-
Kame is the turtle. You are right. That's where I was getting.
Turtle that has the universe on
Zen, I
shell?
have a thing for you.
No, there's a talking turtle in Dragon Ball.
All right, fine.
Zen,
His
Zen
best
you
friends
do
with
freeze, right?
Master Roshi.
Sort of.
Then you might like that.
Okay, yeah. Let's see if I can put it on something in a minute, but first we're busy.